Hello friends, today we are going to explore a fascinating topic that could change your life forever. Have you ever wondered what secrets we should never tell anyone, even those closest to us? Have you ever felt drawn to deep philosophies and wondered how Stoics maintained their composure and control in all situations? Imagine, one fine day, you are sitting in your favorite coffee shop, enjoying a hot cup of coffee. A close friend walks in and starts talking about their personal weaknesses and fears. You listen and think, if I tell these intimate secrets, will anyone take advantage of me or judge me? It is in that moment that you realize the importance of keeping the most intimate things in life private. So, what secrets do Stoics keep to maintain self-control and achieve happiness? In this video, Morgan will share with you 5 secrets that you should never tell anyone. These are not just common advices, but also valuable lessons that will help you change your perspective on life, improve yourself, and live a happier life. Have you ever felt anxious and insecure about past mistakes? Or are you feeling dissatisfied with the present? Don't worry, Morgan will explore with you how Stoics overcome these difficulties and keep their minds calm. These secrets will not only help you become stronger, but also help you build a positive and successful life. Before we dive into the matter, please do Morgan a small favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to join our wonderful community, and leave a comment below with the content, "I am strong and independent." This comment will be our mantra as we go through each point, reinforcing our commitment to handle these situations with grace and strength. Commenting will not only strengthen your resolve, but it will also help YouTube recognize that more people like you need to hear and apply these secrets to their lives. Join Morgan. Comment now to mark the beginning of an inspiring and meaningful journey of change. Ready to change your life? Join Morgan on a journey to discover the secrets of the Stoics and learn how they can change your life. And now, let's embark on a journey to discover these secrets. The first thing that Stoics always keep secret is their personal weaknesses and fears. Imagine you are standing in the middle of a big storm. Everything is chaotic on the outside, but inside, you still maintain calm and self-control. It is this calmness that helps you stand firm against the storm. Similarly, hiding weaknesses and fears helps you maintain confidence and avoid being taken advantage of. Let's explore with Morgan how Stoics turn weaknesses into inner strength to face all challenges in life. Number 1. Personal weaknesses and fears. We will start our journey to discover the secrets of Stoicism with a story that everyone must know. The movie, The Dark Knight Rises. Do you remember? In the movie, Batman had to face his deepest fears and weaknesses. He never revealed them because he knew that if his enemies knew, they would take advantage of them to defeat him. Like Batman, we also have weaknesses and fears that we should not reveal to anyone. Let's explore with Morgan why this is so important. Have you ever wondered why we hide our weaknesses? Simply because in a world where strength and confidence are highly valued, revealing weaknesses can make us vulnerable. Stoics, with their philosophy of life that emphasizes resilience and serenity, always understand that keeping weaknesses to themselves helps them maintain self-control and not let others take advantage of them. Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, once said, "It is not the external events that bother people, but the way they perceive them." Imagine, you are standing on the top of a high mountain, the wind is blowing, the sky is dark clouds. Do you feel afraid? Of course. But if you keep calm, do not reveal your fear, you will find a way to deal with that situation. The same is true in everyday life. When we keep our weaknesses and fears to ourselves, we not only protect ourselves from negative external influences, but also build a stronger, more confident mindset. The similarities between Stoicism and Christianity are also interesting when it comes to dealing with weaknesses and fears. In Christianity, patience and faith in God help people overcome difficulties and challenges. St. Paul wrote in his letter to the Corinthians, "For when I am weak, then I am strong." This quote reminds us that in our weakest moments, faith and patience will help us find the inner strength to overcome challenges. The Stoics also believed in inner strength and patience. They understood that no one can completely control the events that happen around them, but they can control how they react. Marcus Aurelius, one of the famous Stoic philosophers, once said, "You have power over your mind, not over external events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In modern life, we often face pressures from work, family, and society. At such times, keeping our weaknesses and fears to ourselves not only helps us stay calm, but also helps us focus on finding solutions instead of getting caught up in unnecessary worries. Morgan believes that by learning from Stoicism and the teachings of Christianity, we can build a stronger mindset and live a happier and more successful life. So what weaknesses or fears have you kept hidden and overcome? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Morgan would love to hear from you so we can learn and grow together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with the content "I am strong and independent" to affirm our commitment to handling difficult situations with tact and strength. So we have understood the importance of keeping our personal weaknesses and fears to ourselves to maintain our self-control and perseverance. But life is not just about protecting ourselves from negative influences. We also need to orient and pursue our personal goals and ambitions to grow and advance. Just like when you climb a mountain, you not only need to keep your balance so you don't fall, but you also need to know the peak you want to conquer. Let's move on to the second topic with Morgan. Why keeping personal ambitions and goals is equally important. Number 2. Personal ambitions and goals. Have you ever heard of billionaire Elon Musk? This man is not only famous for his great achievements in the technology industry, but is also known for keeping his ambitions and goals to himself until they become a reality. What helped him reach such heights? Imagine you are facing a long road with many turns and challenges. You know where you want to go, but you don't tell anyone. Why? Because when you keep your goals and ambitions to yourself, you are not burdened by other people's expectations and can focus all your energy on taking action to achieve them. This is completely in line with the philosophy of Stoicism, where self-control and self-mastery are key. Epictetus once said, "Do not talk about what you intend to do it and let your actions speak for themselves." In modern life, keeping your personal ambitions to yourself not only helps you avoid unnecessary interference, but also protects you from disappointment and criticism. Have you ever felt pressured to share your goals with others and then faced negative looks and words when you didn't achieve them? Morgan believes that keeping your ambitions to yourself is not only a way to protect yourself, but also a way to stay motivated and focused. In the Bible, there is a story about Jesus keeping his plans to himself and only revealing them when the time is right. The Bible also reminds us that the wise man conceals his knowledge, but the fool reveals his folly. This reflects the truth that keeping your personal goals and ambitions to yourself helps you act more wisely and strategically. Marcus Aurelius, one of the famous Stoic philosophers, once said, "Work not for fame, not for recognition, but for your own growth." This quote reminds us that true success comes from quiet and consistent effort, not from fancy words and empty promises. Think of billionaires like Elon Musk, who keep their big goals to themselves until they achieve them. In this way, they not only protect themselves from criticism and pressure, but also stay focused on making their dreams come true. Morgan believes that each of us can learn from this to build a more successful and happy life. So what are some of your hidden goals and ambitions that you are working towards? So we have learned about the importance of keeping personal ambitions and goals to ourselves to stay focused and protect ourselves from external pressures. But life is not only about pursuing goals, but also about the worries and insecurities that we face every day. Let's move on to the next topic with Morgan, where we will explore how Stoics deal with worries and insecurities to keep their minds calm and steadfast in the face of challenges. Number 3. Anxieties and insecurities. One of the most famous football players in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo. Have you ever wondered how he has been able to maintain his peak performance for so many years, despite the tremendous pressure from the public and the boundless expectations from fans? What is the secret? Join Morgan to discover why keeping your worries and insecurities hidden is important for success and peace in life. Cristiano Ronaldo, with his illustrious career and countless achievements, always appears in public with a confident and strong image. But few people know that, to achieve this, he had to overcome a lot of anxiety and insecurity. When standing on the field, Ronaldo does not reveal his worries. He knows that if he reveals them, not only his opponents but also his coaching team may lose confidence in him. This is completely in line with the Stoic philosophy, where calmness and steadfastness in all situations are the key to maintaining morale. Have you ever felt anxious and insecure about the unknown, the challenges that have not been overcome? Morgan believes that each of us has our own worries and insecurities, but how to deal with them effectively? Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, once said, "We cannot control the events that happen to us, but we can control how we react to them." This reminds us that keeping our worries and concerns to ourselves helps us focus on what we can control, rather than letting them overwhelm us. In Christianity, calmness and trust in God help people overcome worries and concerns. St. Paul wrote, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." This shows that peace of mind comes from trust and surrender. When we keep our worries to ourselves and offer them to God, we find peace and strength to overcome any challenge. Stoics understood that keeping worries to ourselves does not mean denying them, but rather finding ways to deal with and overcome them skillfully. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic philosopher, said, "If you are troubled by anything outside, your suffering is not due to that, but to how you perceive it, and you have control over this." This statement affirms that our inner peace and how we deal with anxiety are completely within our control. Like Ronaldo, each of us can learn to keep our worries and insecurities to ourselves to maintain confidence and serenity. When faced with challenges in life, we should not let worries weaken our spirit, but should focus on practical actions to solve them. Morgan believes that by doing this, we will become stronger and more steadfast, thereby living a happy and successful life. What worries and insecurities have you kept to yourself and overcome? Please share your feelings in the comments section below. Morgan looks forward to receiving your shares so that we can learn and grow together. Now that we understand the importance of hiding worries and insecurities to maintain calmness and perseverance, let's go further with Morgan. Life is not only about current worries, but also about past mistakes and failures. They can hurt us, but if we know how to face and handle them, they will become valuable lessons. Like a book with old pages, mistakes and failures should not be exposed to everyone, but should be kept secret for us to learn and grow. Let's explore the next topic. Why is it so important to hide past mistakes and failures? Number 4. Past mistakes and failures. Today we will explore another secret of Stoicism through the inspiring story of one of the greatest tennis players, Serena Williams. Have you ever wondered how Serena overcame her failures and mistakes in her career to become the legend she is today? What helped her stay strong and keep fighting? Join Morgan to find out why hiding past mistakes and failures is an important part of Stoicism. Serena Williams, who has dominated the tennis world for more than 2 decades, has faced many painful failures and mistakes in her career. One of her most difficult moments was at Wimbledon 2018, when she returned from maternity leave. Serena was defeated miserably in the final. The whole world watched her fall, but few knew what happened next. Serena did not let this defeat define her. Instead of revealing negative emotions or thoughts of failure, she chose to keep it to herself and look within to find motivation. She once said, "I don't cry because I lost. I cry because I'm not as good as I wanted to be." This quote represents the spirit of Stoicism, not letting failures and mistakes dominate your life, but using them as lessons to improve yourself. In Stoic philosophy, Marcus Aurelius once said, "Obstacles don't stop you from moving forward, they are simply challenges for you to overcome." Likewise, Serena sees each failure as a challenge to overcome, an opportunity to learn and become stronger. She doesn't let her mistakes become a burden, but turns them into motivation to move forward. In Christianity, forgiveness and learning from mistakes are also emphasized. St. Paul wrote, "Forget the things that have passed and look forward to the things that lie ahead." This reminds us that instead of dwelling on past mistakes, we should focus on improving ourselves and moving forward. Serena did just that. After her defeat at Wimbledon, she did not give up. She returned to the practice court with a stronger determination, analyzed her mistakes, and found ways to improve. She knew that repeating the same mistakes was not an option, and she learned from them to become better. Serena's story is a living testament to the Stoic philosophy of handling mistakes and failures. Sometimes, the most difficult moments are the motivation for us to rise stronger. Failures are not the end, but the stepping stones for us to go further on our journey. And now, with 23 Grand Slam titles, Serena Williams has been named the greatest female tennis player of all time by Tennis Channel. Marcus Aurelius, one of the famous Stoic philosophers, once said, "Look back at your mistakes, not to blame, but to learn and not repeat them." This shows that hiding mistakes and failures is not about denying them, but about protecting yourself from judgment and finding ways to learn and grow. Think of athletes like Serena Williams, who have overcome countless failures to achieve success. By keeping their mistakes to themselves, they not only protect themselves from criticism, but also maintain a high level of focus on improving and growing. Morgan believes that each of us can learn from this to build a more successful and happy life. So what mistakes or failures have you overcome? Please share your feelings. Morgan would love to hear from you so that we can learn and grow together. So we have understood how keeping our past mistakes and failures to ourselves can help us learn and progress. But life is not only about the past, but also about the present. Have you ever felt dissatisfied with what you have, despite your efforts? These are the current dissatisfactions and insecurities that we often face. Let's explore the final topic with Morgan: why hiding dissatisfaction with the present is important to maintain peace and stability. And don't forget, at the end of this part, Morgan will share with you the most wonderful thing that will help you change your life. Number 5. Dissatisfaction and discontentment with the present. Did you know that even the most successful people in the world often feel dissatisfied with the present? Statistics show that about 70% of people who achieve great success still feel unfulfilled and are always looking for more. What helps them overcome this feeling and keep moving forward? Imagine you are sitting in an important meeting. You have just completed a big project, but instead of feeling satisfied, you feel a void. an incompleteness. You ask yourself, is this all I wanted? This feeling, if expressed, can undermine the trust of your colleagues and leave you vulnerable. Stoics understand that hiding dissatisfaction with the present helps us maintain equanimity and focus on improving ourselves. Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, once said, "Only what is within your control is worth worrying about. Accept what you cannot change and focus on improving yourself." This means that instead of expressing dissatisfaction and letting it rule our lives, we should focus on the things we can control and improve. In Christianity, contentment and gratitude for what we have are also emphasized. St. Paul wrote in the letter to the Philippians, "I have learned how to be content in any situation." This reminds us that instead of always looking for what we don't have, we should be grateful and content with what we do have. Think about successful people like Oprah Winfrey. She once shared that, despite her many achievements, she still had to deal with feelings of dissatisfaction and discontent. But instead of showing it, Oprah chose to keep these feelings to herself and turn them into motivation to continue striving and improving herself. In this way, she not only protected herself from judgment, but also maintained her focus and motivation. Marcus Aurelius, one of the famous Stoic philosophers, once said, "Your life is shaped by your thoughts. Take good care of your thoughts, and they will take good care of your life." This quote reminds us that feelings of dissatisfaction and discontent are a natural part of life, but how we handle and perceive them is what matters. In modern life, we are often caught up in a never-ending race to achieve more, do more, and be better. But this does not mean that we have to let our negative emotions show. When you hide your dissatisfaction with the present, you not only protect yourself from judgment and negativity from others, but also help yourself focus on finding solutions and improving the situation. Morgan believes that by learning from Stoicism and the teachings of Christianity, we can build a stronger mindset and live a happier and more successful life. The most important thing in today's video is, contentment and happiness do not come from achieving everything you want, but from being grateful and enjoying what you have. Remember, life is not a race to reach the finish line, but a journey to enjoy and learn. So have you ever felt dissatisfied with the present, and how did you overcome that feeling? How can you use silence to find peace and happiness? Don't forget to leave a comment saying, "I am strong and independent," to affirm our commitment and message of handling these situations with grace and strength. Hi everyone, I'm Morgan. Together we have gone through an inspiring journey, discovering the 5 secrets that Stoics always keep hidden. From personal weaknesses and fears, ambitions and goals, worries and insecurities, mistakes and failures in the past, to dissatisfaction and dissatisfaction with the present. Hopefully these lessons have given you new perspectives, helping you find peace and happiness in life. Morgan is truly grateful for your companionship and listening. It is your support and sharing that has created a strong and inspiring community where we can learn and grow together. Remember, silence is not just about keeping secrets, but also a way for us to listen to ourselves, regain confidence, and discover inner strength. Morgan believes that each of us has the ability to overcome any difficulty and find true happiness in life. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment saying, "I am strong and independent," to affirm our commitment to applying these lessons to our lives. See you in the next videos, where we will continue to explore and share the secrets to making life better. Thank you very much, and I wish you strength and happiness. Goodbye, Morgan. See you again.